Yo, what up everybody? It's Peace-Eye. Welcome to another video. So, the last video that I put up got cut short, unfortunately, because the camera that I was using only goes up to 29 minutes. But in this video, I just wanted to quickly go through some test hands with the Danger Thunder Dragon Dino deck, just so that you guys can see the consistencies and the way that it can play through hand traps. So I've shuffled the deck a few times, and we're going to see our first test hand. We've got Danger Tsuchinoko, Thunder Dragon Matrix, Chupacabra, Foolish Burial, and the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. So with this hand, there's obviously going to be some RNG, because we've got two Dangers in hand. So let's get a die for that. Now, essentially, a Foolish Burial is our access to either Plague Spreader Zombie if we want to get rid of our brick here and go into our Needle Fiber combo. It's also access to the ability to banish a card by sending Coatless, or giving us our tuner access by just dumping Miscellaneousaurus. So we want to save this for when we know what's going on. So I'm going to attempt to set that. And then I believe it would be more impactful to play the Chupacabra first. So we're going to roll a die, Buster being 1. All right, so 3. So we're going to send the Dragon Matrix, special summon the Danger Chupacabra. The zone shouldn't matter too much. And then we're going to get to draw a free card, which is the Dark Magician. Oh, of course I brick when we are doing something here. All right, so that's fine. That just means that we could possibly end up not being able to do our Dragoon. But to alleviate that, we are going to go straight with our Foolish Burial. So unfortunately, guys, this hand wasn't the best for what's it called? For displaying the ability of this deck. So this is kind of a brick hand. We're gonna just Foolish the Miscellaneousaurus, and if they ash this Miscellaneousaurus or something, then we're basically still fine, because we can normal summon the Danger Tsuchinoko and then go into Verte Anaconda. But if they have the Imperm for that after that, then that's the Shame or the Gamma. But if they just had Ash and we were playing through just Ash, the Miscellaneousaurus would definitely bait the Ash. Or maybe they would wait for Needle, but still, either way we end on Dragoon. But I'm going to pretend that they don't have the Ash just so I can show you the full extent of the deck. I'm going to bring out the Dirac Aeolo off of that, and that's going to give us our Needle Fiber combo. So we're just going to go into Needle. Needle Effect will attempt to bring out our Plague Spreader Zombie from the deck. With that, we're going to get to go into our Link Cross, which will bring us 2 tokens. We're going to Synchro with our Plague Spreader into a Martial Metal Marcher. That'll bring back our Dirac Aeolo. And then we can go ahead and Synchro for a Herald to help us with our ending board. So we've got a negation, and we've got the materials to make a Dragoon. Excuse me. In order to not risk anything, I mean, well, we could go into... That would be risky. Alright, so you could go with these two guys into Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and then just dump the materials for Dragoon, and then you have a Dragoon, a Herald, a Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and 2 discard fodder, one being a Danger Tsuchinoko. But we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna go ahead and put our Dark Magician on the top of our deck to special summon Plague Spreader Zombie. Let me see. special summon this card if it was discarded. You can special summon this card. I don't know the ruling for this, but since Herald's on the field, if Danger Tsuchinoko is discarded, I'm pretty sure it still special summons itself from the banish zone, since it's, it said if this card was discarded, not if it was sent to the graveyard. So, we're going to go ahead and use Tsuchinoko's effect. Dragon Buster will be evens, and then Tsuchinoko will be odds. So we got odds, so the Tsuchinoko will be banished, and then I believe it will attempt to special summon this. Correct me in the comments if that's incorrect. So now with that, since we've got our monster on board, we don't have to draw that brick Dark Magician. What we're going to be able to do is we're going to go into our Reproducus. Reproducus is going to change our Plague Spreader zombie to a dragon type, and we're going to link that off into Elpy. Now, with our remaining Jirac-Aolo and our Reproducus, we'll go into the Protector Whelp. Then we can use that to special summon Brotar from our deck. Then we'll banish the Buster Sword to target the Elpy, which will search us a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So see, even if this deck bricks, there's not really much that could have gone wrong unless your opponent has a hand trap, and most hands do play through hand traps. So I'll just finish this combo really fast for you guys. Link that off for Pisty. Pisty, you can even bring back your banished Buster Sword, I guess. So you've got one more Dark Engrave. Then you can link that off for Striker so it doesn't get banished. Banish those three to special out your Trish Fusion. So with this, you get to rip the card from your opponent's extra deck, banish the top card from their deck, and then you get to banish one card from your deck, which is going to be, since we didn't get into our Thunder Engine at all, we're going to just dump a Thunder Dragon Roar. Resolution, Thunder Dragon Roar, Chainlink 1, Special Summon Thunder Dragon Dark. So now we've got 4 materials for an Apollousa. Let's make sure we have enough lights in our graveyard to extend with Levianeer. We've got Thunder Dragon Matrix, Link Cross, and then we'll have the Destruction Sword. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a 4-material Apollousa. Alright, so that's 3, sorry. And with that, that will trigger our Thunder Dragon Dark to search us. Probably a follow-up would be best, or just Thunder Dragon so that we have more hand advantage. Alright, so from there, we're going to banish the Light Protector Whelp, the Light Link Cross, and the Light Thunder Dragon Matrix to special summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Levianeer, Chainlink 1, to special summon from Grave. It doesn't matter what you special summon, let's just summon Tsuchinoko, I guess. And then Chainlink 2 is Thunder Dragon Matrix to search. So that's going to get us another copy of itself. So Thunder Dragon Matrix to hand. And then while we're at it, let's go ahead and discard that Thunder Dragon Vanilla. It'll go to the banish zone, and we'll add 2 more. So we've kept our hand advantage. We've got our 3 cards in hand, the Thunder Dragon Matrix and the 2 Thunder Dragons. Link those 2 off for Predaplanet Verte Anaconda. Use the effect. Dump this for cost. Then the Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon will be banished as a result of that. And then you get your Dragoon. So with that brick hand, you used 13 cards from your extra deck. And you end on a Herald, a 3-negate Apollousa, and a Dragoon, 3 cards in hand, and you lost 2,000 life points. And, well, no, you didn't rip a card from your opponent's hand, because, unfortunately, that one wasn't that good. Alright, so, that hand sucked. Let's try and get another good hand, but I'm going to commit, and then whatever hand we get, I'm going to play it to the best of my ability, and use a dice for the RNG for the dangers. Alright, so, that hand took 10 minutes, jeez. Alright, sorry about that. I hope you guys are playing this video on 2 times speed. You can go to the settings and then click on the speed of the video, and then you can put it up to 2 times. and that'll help go a little bit faster. Although it does reduce my watch time, I'm looking out for you guys. All right, so we've got a very powerful hand here. We have Chaos Space, which instantly gives us access to our guard dragons. Unless it gets ashed, but I mean, like, whatever. We still have the Allure of Darkness that we can use to trigger our Dark, which can search our deck, which is really nice. So what we can do is, I think before we do Chaos Space, we can actually Allure of Darkness, which can banish the Dark, which will let us search a Roar, which we can then use for Chaos Space, which I think is the best way to plus ourselves in this circumstance. So we're going to activate Allure of Darkness. We draw the White Dragon Wyvern Burster. That kind of sucks. So we're going to banish our Thunder Dragon Dark. All right, so then Thunder Dragon Dark will trigger, and we're going to search the Thunder Dragon Roar, I believe. Well, now that we've hard drawn the Wyvern Burster, that kind of messes up our plan to plus off that. So I think I'm just going to increase hand size by adding the Vanilla Thunder Dragon because that unfortunate draw. So we're going to use the Vanilla Thunder Dragon to increase our hand size even further so that our Bigfoot is more likely to resolve. All right, there. And even if it doesn't, we're still fine. Unfortunately, we don't want to waste that Chaos Space because it's not gonna be guaranteed that we're gonna be able to banish a card to be able to use its draw effect. So right now, we're gonna use Chaos Space, dump the Wyvern Burster. Even if that gets negated, whatever. But if it doesn't, we're gonna add our black. Dragon right there. And with that, we're going to go ahead and banish it to special summon himself. Then we're going to use Chaos Space's effect to banish itself, put Wyvern Burster on the bottom, and draw a free card. So that's Fossil Dig before our normal summon. So with that, we're going to Fossil Dig for our Oviraptor. Now, we can normal summon Oviraptor. Since we don't readily have access to our engine of our Synchro engine, we're going to go ahead and dump the Miscellaneousaurus instead of dumping the Overtex Coatless. And instead of dumping, just go ahead and add it to your hand. So that just gives you an extra card in hand that you can use for the Dangers variants. All right, so we've got our Dangers in hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Chupacabra. Thunder Dragon Hawk will be 1, and Miscellaneousaurus will be 6. All right, so we hit the Miscellaneousaurus. That gets discarded. We summon, what did I say, Bigfoot or Chupacabra? I can't remember. Well, at this point, it doesn't matter. I'm going to summon Bigfoot, and we're going to get to draw a free card. We drew that gosh darn Thunder Dragon Roar. All right, so we want to plus off that Bigfoot if we, off the Chupacabra, if we manage to fail with the Bigfoot. So I'm just going to use Thunder Dragon Hawk here to bring back this banished Thunder Dragon Dark. And I'm going to link 4 into Apollosa. So that just played around Nibiru, and we now have a 4-material Apollosa, and we get to trigger our Black Dragon to search the White Dragon, which we have not yet special summoned, which means we have full Guard Dragon combo before using our Needle Fiber combo, which is insane. So this hand actually turned out really good because of the RNG, whereas I thought initially it wasn't that good. But you'll get hands like this all the time. So we're going to go ahead and banish our... the only good target, I believe, is going to be the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. So we're going to summon our Wyvern Burster. Then we're going to link that off into Elpie. Then we're going to activate Elpie's effect. Of course, it's at the top. Brotar. Brotar effect, target Elpie to play around Ghost Ogre. To dump... Honestly, Thunder Dragon Roar at this point. So now it's in our graveyard for the Levianeer banish, which we are searching right now. Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead with our Pisty. Pisty will bring back our Brotar. And we're going to go into Striker Dragon to preserve our Brotar, to protect our life points, and as some follow-up depending on what is on our end board. So we're going to banish these three to unlock ourselves from the Guard Dragon combo. To bring out your Trishula Fusion. Now, Trishula Fusion is going to banish a card from your opponent's extra deck that you can see, and then one card on the top of their deck, and then one card from our main deck. So I already have access to Roar. I've already used Dragon Dark. I guess we can use Dragon Hawk, but I'm afraid that we'll draw either Plague Spreader or Aeolo. So I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to banish Thunder Dragon Matrix from my deck, which will search another Thunder Dragon Matrix. So that just increased our hand size by 1 for free, which is really nice. So now with our 2 monsters on the field, before I do any more crazy drawing or shenanigans like that, I mean, we could activate Levianeer's effect right now and rip a card from our opponent's hand. Let's check the darks in our graveyard. We've got Thunder Dragon Roar, which will special summon. We've got Oviraptor. We've got Bigfoot. So we've got plenty for that. I'm thinking I already got protection for Apollosa, so I'm going to go with Miscellaneousaurus. I want to reserve the Levianeer later if my opponent has Impermanence and Nibiru, because Imperm on the bow is going to actually negate that, and then they can just activate Nibiru on resolution and then tribute the rest of the board. And I want to be able to hold on to my one extender Levianeer and my other extender Chupacabra in order to guarantee that I can make Dragoon at the end of this through at least 2 hand traps. So, Miscellaneousaurus is going to special summon from our deck our Jirac Aeolo. Now, we're going to link these 2 off for our Crystron Halqifibrax. Activate the effect to special summon Plague Spreader Zombie from our deck. And then you do the standard Needle combo, which results you in a Herald and 2 bodies with the Plague Spreader. So just alone, Halqifibrax really pluses you. Summon Link crossing your main monster zone. 2 tokens. We're going to sync this off with one of the tokens for Marcher. Marcher can bring back your Jirac Aeolo. Now it's available in the graveyard to put back your Thunder Dragon and then activate it again to draw another one. I mean, we might as well do that. We've got protection from Apollosa, although that might be a little bit greedy. I think we're going to make the Herald first. So we're going to synchro with Martial Metal Marcher and the token for the Herald of the Arclight. So now we've got an Omni Negate and then 4 Apollosa Negates so far, and we're still not done. We will be ripping a card from our opponent's hand, and we will be able to summon the Buster Lock as well. So this hand was actually insane, it turns out. Yeah, and we've got the Plague Spreader. This hand was that's insane! Alright, it's a shame that we're not going to be able to access our dinosaur engine. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer by banishing the Thunder Dragon Roar, the Bigfoot, and the Thunder Dragon Dark. So Chainlink 1, Levianeer to rip. We really want to rip another card from their hand. And then Chainlink 2 is going to be Thunder Dragon Roar to special summon from deck. I mean, I guess you could switch the Chainlinks, but I mean, whatever. This is going to summon essentially anything that we would want for follow-up in Graveyard later on. I mean, we've already used every single Thunder monster in our deck. So let's go ahead and just bring Thunder Dragon Dark out onto the field. Alright, and with that, we've got 2 Dark monsters. We can just go ahead and link those off for Union Carrier. With that, we can go ahead and link these 2 off. You don't even need Plague Spreader. We opened up so broken. Just go straight into your Verte Anaconda. Although we do want something on board for us to target, because since you can't target Dragoon, you need to either use Verte Anaconda to change the Bow of the Goddess to Dark, to equip the Buster Lock to her and give her 1 extra negate, putting her at an amazing 4,200 attack. But I would like something else on field. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Chupacabra's effect right now. So Thunder Dragon will be 1, and then 5 and 6 will be reroll. 5 is a reroll. 5 is a reroll. I dropped my die. What is going on? Ugh. Oops. All right. 5 again. 6. 1. All right. We discard a Thunder Dragon. We special out Chupacabra. And we draw a free card. Please be away into the Dino engine. This was the God hand. All right. Unfortunately, I don't know how we're going to remove that Chupacabra from the field. Yeah, I think we need all of these monsters. That's super unfortunate. We'll have to either pick Dragoon or Conductor. I did not think that through. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so that's unfortunate, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and use Union Carrier on Chupacabra, and we're going to equip the Buster Lock to it. So that puts it at 2,500. Not that bad, and it's something besides all the other negations that they have to deal with. Then we're going to go ahead and use Verte Anaconda's effect, dumping the Red Eyes Fusion as cost. And even if we lost access to the Red Eyes engine, it doesn't matter, because we could just send the Thunder Dragon Fusion and end on the Titan with a Thunder Dragon Matrix pop, which is nice. Alright, so that will summon our Dragoon out, and we have plenty of follow-up for next turn. This deck is insane. We have plenty of dinos in our graveyard for our Conductor to just clear the board and end the game. And with our 4-negate Apollosa, we are just really sitting pretty. Let's see how much time that was. I only have 6 minutes left. What a pathetically slow video. I'm sorry. I'm going to try for one more. Screw it. But this time, I'm not going to do as much talking, because I think you guys get the essence of the combo now if you've watched this far into the video. So, but yeah, this deck is a thinking deck, unfortunately, to maximize your combo, like the original Danger Thunder Dragon combo decks. So it can get kind of difficult to do things on the spot, which is why I think I'm taking so long. But when you play a deck like this, you have to really practice it so that you're not rude to your opponents and like essentially slow playing, honestly. Because if you don't know your deck, then that's on you. All right, so final hand: Thunder Dragon Fusion, Double Evolution Pill, Danger Mothman, White Dragon, and Black Dragon. So this hand is entirely RNG. You can't do anything except activate Mothman. So we're going to do that now. Danger Thunder Dragon is 1. So we hit our Mothman. Whatever. Activate effective Mothman. We give our opponent a draw. We draw a card, and then we get to discard a card. I'm going to discard the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, and you'll see why since we drew Chaos Space. I'm going to activate Chaos Space, dumping the Wyver Burster to search our Chaos Dragon Levianeer. If only Conductor was level 8, then we could search Conductor with a Dark Monster. But now that we've got that engrave, that's what we call a brick. I did not think that through at all. I don't even have access to Reproducus. This hand was bad. Well, no, we could still draw a card. I'm going to banish these 3 to special out Levianeer and not use its effect. Then I'm going to use Chaos Space's effect to put the White Dragon on the bottom of the deck and draw a free card. Hopefully this unbricks us. It's a Danger Chupacabra. So, let's see. We'll do Thunder Dragon Fusion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so 3 at the middle. That is gone. Special summon Chupacabra, draw a free card. Soliding Oviraptor before our normal summon. So, with that, we've got full needle combo. We're going to normal summon, activate effect. Add Misk. Activate Misk. Where is it? play 3 of these things. Activate Misk, Effective Misk, Special Aeolo. So if they have the nib, they're going to nib you right here. But we're hoping they don't. We're going to go, because you could go Apollosa, we're going to go Needle. Needle, get out our boy. Plague Spreader. Yeah, this being a 60-card deck sucks. It was at the top. I hate when that happens. Alright, so Link Cross. 2 tokens. Synchro for Marcher. Marcher, bring back a YOLO. Then make that Herald. We got our first negate. Alright, so I'm really excited that I get to show you guys this interesting scenario. So we've got Herald and our 4 monsters. So with this, it's actually insane. We're going to go take these 2 monsters and make a Reproducus over our Aeolo. We're going to make this a dragon. Then we're going to use Plague Spreader Zombies effect, put that on the top, bring it out. Now we're going to make a 3-material Apollosa. And with this dragon, we have access to our full Guard Dragon combo. It kind of sucks that we don't have a hand because we can't search anything off of Brotar. But honestly, what would you be searching? We already used our Levianeer, and we put back the White Dragon to draw our card. So essentially, we don't have anything. So we're going to go ahead and link that off for Pisty, bring it back, link that off for Striker, banish this, get into our Thunder Engine with our Trishula Fusion, and then end on Dragoon, essentially. So we're going to banish that. Special, the Dark, link those off into Verte, search a Dragonhawk. Or, well, no, you would search the vanilla one so that you can have hand size advantage. Bring out Verte, Verte effect, dump, special out Dragoon. So, you know what? This deck kind of never bricks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you try the deck out. But yeah, if you want the deck profile, this list has not changed since the upload that I did last time. I think it was yesterday. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. Bye.